Dory dies. That's it. That's all I have for this review. I'm just playing. What's up, Snapchatters, Instagram users, Twitter users, YouTubers, YouTube subscribers? It's David Upgraded here, and I'm here to review Finding Dory.
Echo.
So the way they start this movie off is, of course, introducing Dory when she's younger and also introducing her parents to set up the premise of this movie, which is Dory trying to find her parents as an adult because she separated from them when she's a child due to her short-term memory loss, which is what they taught her when she was younger. But the way they transition from the beginning of the movie when she's younger to the scene from Finding Nemo between Dory and Marlin, where Marlin loses his kid and Dory is trying to help him find Nemo. I really like that transition altogether. I thought it was beautiful. I didn't think they were gonna put any type of scenes from Finding Nemo in it, even though it's a sequel. I thought they were just gonna try to start from Dory's adulthood and on, but the way they meshed that together was beautifully done, so good job, Pixar. I thought the pacing in this movie was absolutely fantastic. I thought the comedy really helped it move along, and I was never bored throughout a single second of this movie. Through the action, the comedy, and even just the way the characters interact, I think Ellen DeGeneres as Dory is possibly one of the greatest animation stars I've ever seen. I think she does a great job as a voice actor. She carries this movie single-handedly. And I was really curious to see if they were going to be able to make a sequel to follow up to such a classic movie like Finding Nemo, and they really executed well. They had a lot of stuff in this movie that appealed to an older audience as well as a younger audience. From the comedy, even down to the classic characters in Finding Nemo and newer characters that they introduced, such as Dory's parents, some sea lions, an octopus, of course, fish here or there. It was a really entertaining movie. I really had a good time watching this movie. And while Dory was trying to find her parents, it kept me on the edge of my seat throughout the entire movie. The suspense that they brought with this movie was great. When I was thinking about doing this review, I was really sitting here contemplating what I could really tack the movie for, just to say things that they could do better, but in all actuality, there wasn't anything that I disliked about this movie. I think the strongest part of this movie was definitely the comedy. And I'm not gonna give any spoilers or anything, but I think the sea lions on the rock was hands down the funniest scene in the movie. And of course the last act of the movie, which is the act that I need to talk about because it was one of the best acts of the movie, as well as the beginning act of the movie where they were showing Dory as a child. And it really connected with me emotionally just because we could really feel the emotional connection between Dory and her parents and how much they cared for her as a child and even as an adult. And like I was saying, the last act of this movie was great. I think the whole action sequence that they had with the last act of the movie was really well done. From Dory trying to communicate with other sea animals in order to get her friends back, to the way that the fishes even interacted with the humans. It was hilarious, it was entertaining, it was suspenseful, it was everything you could have hoped for in an animation movie. So the rating that I'm going to give this movie is Finding Dory Can Have My Wallet. That's all I have for this review, guys. Please check out my last few reviews. You can also hit me up on all my social handles, which should be in the description below. And as always, thank you for watching. David Upgraded, signing out.